that I can be involved with it and that people take my word. And I'm not just saying it because I believe in it. I mean, it's been endorsed by Snoop Dogg. It's been endorsed by different real serious smokers. And not only do it come pre-roll, they got the vape pipes, they got, you know what I mean, they got the pre-rolled blunt. So, this is a product to deal with, and every dispensary needs to have it in their store.
Now, you've always been a weed smoker, but at one point you got on PCP.
Well, this PCP was an early thing, like I said, early in the game. And I mean, they had it out here in California. I had to come all the way out here, get a friend, take me in some Compton project to get a little bottle of water. That's how much I wanted that PCP. That PCP is really an amazing thing. And what I'm saying is, it's detrimental because it's a tranquilizer that they use for elephants to do breeding and different things like that. And here we was putting it in our brain. And to show you how dangerous it is, I got a friend that we have been friends for something like 15 years. And this guy was on PCP. He shot his baby mama. He shot his 3-year-old baby, blowed the baby head off with a .357 Magnum. But before he did that, he fed the baby some Fruit Loops. And he shot himself in the head. But he was under the influence that this really wasn't happening, that he thought that he would come back.
Oh, yeah.
This is how PCP gives you that understanding.
Yeah.
I had some girls on it. Guys used to tell me, man, I can't take your girls to work no more. They jump out of my cab and running and all of that kind of stuff. One of my girls, we went in a liquor store. She went inside the freezer. I couldn't get out. She wouldn't let nobody take her out the freezer. I mean, it has some really terrible effects on you, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that's real shit though. You know what I'm saying? It's Bishop Magic Don Juan. He talking about, the life of, experiences, testifying about his experiences with the Sherm, with the wet daddy, with the nasty stick. You know what I'm saying? With that butt naked. You know what I'm saying? But what we talking about today is, man, them drugs is a motherfucker, man. Mine is a terrible thing to waste. Ain't no joke, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be wet daddy, whether it be cocaine, even for some people, whether it be tobacco, alcohol, or even marijuana, you know what I'm saying? You get to fucking with the wrong thing, it's a dead end street, you know what I'm saying? It's really a big old stop sign saying don't go, saying stop. But, a lot of us is hard-headed, we don't know how to stop until we, pushing up daisies. You know what I'm saying? So what this video is about, I don't want to see you pushing up daisies. I want to see you be able to give your mama, give your kids, give your brothers and sisters flowers while they living. I want you to be able to show love to yourself and your loved ones while you're here. I don't want you just to be a memory of bygone. Because we live in a society, United States of America, with plenty of scientists, plenty of drugs, plenty of politicians who've gotten the game and taken it to a whole nother planet. So they've been excellent for years on taking toxic poisons and making them look like they're magic and best thing to the world, best thing to mankind, but at the same time killing your ass and taking you the fuck up out of here. So I want us as black folks, as people, and anyone who wants to join our cause, you know what I'm saying? I want us as people to really just be mindful and respectful of oneself. Let's make sure our diets are right. Make sure we're drinking the right things. Make sure we're eating the right things, and and not participating in the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? I tell my partners all the time. I tell, before I overdose on some drugs, let me overdose on some pussy, on the right female. You know what I'm saying? Let me overdose on a woman. Let me overdose on God's love. Sometimes God will intervene, when it comes to his children. We all, most of us are God's child, God's children. And we've all bumped our heads. We all made mistakes, and God let us run off and make our mistakes and bump our heads, and then he'll turn around and he'll snatch us. Something bad might happen just to stop us from something worse happening. And so a lot of times we got to stop the press, stop what we doing, and recognize that, hey, man, guys, it's a wake-up call. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's women drinking too much alcohol, too much wine, too much gin, too much vodka. I've seen women who were dollar pieces, $half pieces, quarter fine pieces where, the bitch turned into a disappearing act. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you don't even want to see this hoe no more. You know what I'm saying? She used to be the finest bitch out there. Now you can't even stomach it. You know what I'm saying? So, it takes our mind away. It fucks up our minds. It fucks up our bodies, our livelihood, our family. So let's get away from drugs and let's get back to love. Let's get back to hugs. Let's get back to love. Let's be a functional family, black men, black women in America. Let's be a functioning family as one. Built on unity. Let's be a functional family, not dysfunctional, but functional family. We've lost so many great people to alcohol and drugs. You look at Michelle Jackson. Some of y'all know him as Michael, but Michelle Jackson or Prince or Pimp C or our late great Marvin Gaye or Rick James, and just so many Etta James. I mean, you look at so many people who died, not just because of doing, that was drug related, directly or indirectly. That they died from drug related stuff, either directly or indirectly. Either Marvin Gaye's thing, he didn't overdose, but he was high as hell, flipped out, and his dress wearing daddy flipped out and killed him. You have people in the industry killing us. People in the entertainment industry killing niggas. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment industry, they're like, niggas, y'all worth more dead than you are alive. So, we just got so many great minds, great people who ain't here that I wish were here today. Biggie Smalls, Tupac. It's like we had to have more respect for ourselves. Police need to quit killing niggas. Politicians need to quit killing niggas. But even more so, niggas need to stop killing niggas. Really, niggas need to stop killing niggas. We need to have more love and respect for ourselves, for our people, for our unity, for our oneness than anybody else. We need to have the same respect for ourselves that our great-great-great-grandparents would have for each other, than would have for us, for their offspring. It's like, I would probably have to say there's a lot of great-great-great-grandparents that look down today and be like, baby, how are you so easily misled? How could you so easily be misled with all the shit we went through, and they throw some bubble gum in your face and you went the wrong direction with it? Let's not do that, people. Granted, we live in a country that's a capitalistic country, United States of America. The black man is the most feared, most endangered species in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So they always doing something to sabotage our road. Whether it was Bush Jr. and Sr. putting the dope in the communities, and all the other shit that they've done. We have to be smarter and wiser to what they're doing and what has been done. And we have to be aware of the entrapment. You know what I'm saying? Police, law enforcement putting trap bait out in communities is nothing new. They've been doing that forever. They've been doing that since slavery. You know what I'm saying? Let's put something out there so we can give him a case, even though he ain't did shit, but he thought about it. He thought, we have to be smarter than that. You know what I'm saying? And furthermore, we need to get back to our women. We need to educate our women. We need to direct our women. We need to dress, bless, and finesse our women. We need to lead and guide our women, because they're the ones who give a fuck about us, and we need to be the ones who give a fuck about them. If you want to overdose on something, nigga, sit the beer down, sit the Remy down, sit the Hennessy down, sit the Yak down, sit any whatever your drug of choice may be, whether it be the Philly Blunt and the Purple. Sit it the fuck down, nigga. Overdose on your woman. Overdose on her love. Overdose on the pussy. If it wasn't for the pussy, none of us would be here. You know what I'm saying? None of, not near male or female, be in this motherfucker if it wasn't for the pussy. If it wasn't for the strength of a woman being able to give birth, create and give birth to another human being, to another child. So my thing is overdose on the pussy. If y'all hear something about me on CNN, on the news, they say, man, such and such, y'all be able to say, well, that nigga overdosed on the pussy. Or y'all be able to say that nigga's living out in the country, made a few million, but he got about 24 kids running around this motherfucker. Guess what? That's a blessing. Let that be a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Anytime that we can breed, anytime that we can multiply and strengthen our numbers, our intelligence, our understanding, our way of life, let it be a beautiful thing. You know, black folks, we the originator. We set the standards, we raise the bars, we the grand dada. So we must at all times present that, act like that, and be that. You know, it's time to stop being on that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, you women are running around here popping ass, popping y'all pussy, and y'all think it's cute, you know, that y'all around here fucking for free. Bitch, that's illegal. That's a crime. That's a felony. You ought to be arrested. Anytime you women running around this motherfucker popping cock, bouncing y'all ass in the club, and y'all don't know nothing about getting no real live money, stop it. Stop it. Quit pretending. Bitch, learn how to get some money when you pop your ass. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take your ass to the strip club or take your ass up around the motherfucker that's paying you when you do that shit. You know, I can't stand a broke bitch, for real. I'm not trying to get off subject, but it's just some things we got to have more respect for ourselves on, you know. You know, we all got loved ones, personal, you know, loved ones who, no one wants to see a loved one strung out on drugs. No one wants to see a loved one fucked up. And with that being said, you know, do what's right for yourself, but also do what's right for your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got people who care about you. They want to see you living. They want to see your kids living strong. They want to see family. You know, we can have, you know, it's a whole lot of shit that we can do that's clean fun. You know, that's wholesome, clean fun. It ain't got to be drugs. You ain't got to be soft. You ain't got to be no punk or no pussy because you don't drink or you don't do this. No, you taking care of yourself. You trying to live a long life. My grandmother, 95 years old right now, and she can still get it in. You ask her what she wants today, she might tell you it's a man. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because she lived right. Country girl, Mississippi. 8 kids by I don't know how many different men, but my grandma gets it in, and she still gets it in today. But guess what? She didn't drink. She didn't drug. She lived good. She's always got her money. She didn't play. And, you know, and God didn't create us for all the stupid shit. God created us for real shit. God created us to respect ourselves, love one another, do right by one another. You know, ain't nobody a saint. You know, you can't go by judging other people and telling people you ain't this and you ain't that, you know, or this is wrong or that is wrong. No, you can't do that because no one is perfect. We all have gotten F's on our report card. Me personally, oh man, I'd be the first to tell you, I used to drink. I've never been a beer drinker, but I drank plenty of liquor. I've drank plenty of Remy. I love Saginac. I love cognacs. You know, I'm a cognac drinker. 90 proof drinker. You know, I'm raised up around old men, you know, white men and black men. So I grew up drinking strong whiskey. You know what I'm saying? Did all the weed in the world, did the cocaine, did the crack cocaine, did that wet. You know what I'm saying? That wet had the nigga praying. Gee, I'll never do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I've done wet like 3, 4 times. And every time I did that wet, each time I always prayed, Jesus, God, please bring me down and I'll never do it again. But make a long story short, as I got a little older, a little wiser, and I was able to observe, like, nigga, this ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you playing with this shit take you the fuck up out this motherfucker real quick. And I was a young man. I was like 25, 26 then. And I was like, man, nigga, this shit's gonna be the death for you. And so, and it damn near was. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, it damn near was. But one day, I was sitting on the couch next to a couple of beautiful young gals who were breaking down them things and getting high, doing their thing. And they said, baby, you want some of this? And I was like, God, please take me the fuck away from this. Lead me, guide me away from this alcohol and this drugs. And I've never gotten high since then. You know what I'm saying? And that's been over 20 years ago. You know, I haven't had a drink. Ain't no motherfucker say I smoke some weed. Ain't no motherfucker say I drink any alcohol or do anything whatsoever. And because it's not for me. You know, we as a people, we a special blend. We a special people. Just because they advertise some shit on TV don't make it right. You know what I'm saying? I remember as a little kid, you come home from first grade school, they tell you, what do you do after a hard day's work? It's Miller time. Well, motherfucker, Miller time maybe for some old cracker, you know what I'm saying, some white folk person, but not for me. If you got Louisiana bloodline, Creole, Native American, some of us niggas don't know what we got in us. Certain bloodlines, it ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? Just because they sell it in the United States market does not mean it's for you. You know what I'm saying? Just because you walk in the store and they got it up on the shelf does not mean it's for you. You know, legally put, there's a lot of toxic poison. Just like you walking into a store and you see a thing say rat poison. It's a lot of stuff that's exactly what it is. It's not for us. So, I pray to God to lead and guide me from that. I don't do any of that. Thank God. All I want to do is touch a few million. All I want to do is bless some people. All I want to do is be with that right one woman, not 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, but that one right one woman, and be happy and be a blessing to her, and let her be a blessing to me. And that's what we need to get back to, people. Man, be a blessing to your woman, and let that woman be a blessing to you. You know, let's do love over drugs. Let's do love over drugs. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? When you was a little girl, a little boy, being a dope fiend was not your dream. Being an alcoholic was not your dream. As a kid, you wasn't like, well, I think I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life and be strung out. No, that wasn't your dream. Then you can just look at the people that we lost. You know what I'm saying? We lost so many great entertainers and artists and business people, women and men, that was drug and alcohol related. Then even get even furthermore, and you look at the ones who are here who all fucked up. Look at Wendy Williams. That bitch looked crazy in a motherfucker. That bitch did an interview the other day, scared the shit out of me. And I'm still not convinced the bitch is a woman. I still think she's a man. But if you look at any motherfucker, look at Wendy Williams should make you not ever want to get high another time in your life again. You look at Wendy Williams, you look at that bitch in her motherfucking eyes. That's enough to make you say, I'm good. I quit. So I'm trying to see if there's anything I missed out on. something very important I need to hit back on. Like I said, people, brothers, sisters, brothers, we need to educate our kids to be ladies and gentlemen. We need to educate our kids, lead them and guide them directly right. You know, teach our young men to be young men and our young ladies to be young ladies, our young girls to be young ladies. Our society, they quick to want to promote the homosexual thing, that Hollywood shit, that BET shit. You know, they want Kirk Franklin type motherfuckers, niggas who are quick to cheese and do a song and dance and spread their ass cheeks versus a real black man speaking on shit and standing up and representing us as a people. You know, I love my brother Mike Epps. He's a funny ass comedian to me. You know, they should have gave that nigga the play and the props that they gave that bitch ass nigga. What's his punk name? Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Hart, yeah, he might be good for the church or BET song and dance, but he's still a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He don't represent real niggas, and most real motherfuckers will tell you that the nigga ain't funny. But he's the song and dance type that they want to put out to represent us, and fuck that. But anyway, I really don't want to talk really bad about any brothers and sisters in a negative light. You know, if, you know, hey, to each their own. If that's what you like, you know, if he's your style of comedy, cool. If you know, homosexual is your type of thing, cool, that's you. But we need to also get back to real people, real niggas who are standing up for real people. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of Malcolm X's out here who need to stand up and be a Malcolm X. You know, we got a lot of Dr. Kings out here who need to stand up and be a Dr. King. We have a lot of people who need to stand up and do what's right, speak what's right, walk what's right, talk what's right. You know, we got to respect our people before any of them would ever respect us. We can't let Hollywood or Hollyweird, we can't let Hollyweird lead us and guide us and direct us. We can't let some faggots and some queers lead us, guide us, and direct us. We must lead, guide, and direct ourselves. In reality, real men leading and guiding, real women leading and guiding. We must lead, guide, and direct ourselves. You know, just because it come on a movie screen or Hollywood puts something out, don't make it right. You know, they want to influence you with this or want to influence you with that. It does not make it right. You know, and at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Ain't no in-betweens. You know, they've been fucking over us since slavery. They've been fucking over us since slavery. When we gonna stop, open up our eyes and stop it? When we gonna have more respect for ourselves? If we don't respect ourselves, they will never, ever, ever respect us. If we do not respect ourselves, they will never, ever, ever stop and respect us. That being said, niggas, stop killing niggas. Niggas, stop killing your brother. Niggas, stop killing motherfuckers that look just like you. Niggas, show your brother some love. The same nigga that you done killed, I swear for God, the same nigga that you done killed, you probably could have sat down, had a conversation with, and got rich with. The same nigga that you done killed, you probably could have sat down and had a conversation and got rich with. The same nigga that you done killed, you probably could have sat down and got rich with. The same nigga that you have killed, you probably could have sat down and gotten rich with. That's heavy, that's deep, and that's real. The same nigga that you done killed, you probably could have sat down and gotten rich with. Rich that, so motherfucking rich that your whole fucking family be rich, can eat off of it. You understand? We got to love and respect ourselves before any one of these Caucasians, black, white, Jews, any of these other motherfuckers will ever respect us. You know, there's a lot of people who want to be us and want to replace us. You know, you look at here in the United States of America, damn near every motel and service station is owned by these Indians. Why did they bring all these Indians in this country? These motherfuckers ain't had no money. They didn't have no credit. They really came in this motherfucker with nothing. But guess what? Our United States government set them up. Here, man, y'all can have these hotels. Y'all can have these service stations. We just gonna give y'all this shit, put you in charge. The motherfuckers didn't come over here with something like magically delicious, like they just had it like that. No, they didn't have it like that. These people, these politicians gave it to them like that. And you ask yourself why. What's these motherfuckers' real plans out here? You know, what's the real plans out here? What are they really trying to do? What are they really trying to put in place? Ask yourself. So we got to wake up. Got to stop bullshit. Be real. If you got a woman, piece of a woman, part of a woman, half of a woman, that's really about something, make something with her, have something with her, get something with her. You ain't got to have $1 million or $1 trillion, but have the heart and mind to want to make it with her. Think about yours, think about ours. On that note, I must say church, must say one, all love. Hope you enjoy this video. Hope I didn't get too far off subject because we talking about love, not drugs. We talking about real, not fake. And like I said, if you want to overdose on something, you want to get high on something, you get high on a good piece of your woman's head, or a good piece of your woman's ass, or a good piece of your woman's coochie. You know, get high on loving your woman. Get high on enjoying a beautiful day out on the town with your woman. You know, get high at the water park with your woman. That being said, and all you handsome looking chicks, all you handsome, big, overweight, big bone bitches who got a good man, and y'all know y'all got a good man, and bitch, you know you ain't really brought nothing to the table. Bitch, be grateful. Be grateful that you got a man, hoe, because that same nigga that you got right now, you keep acting a fool, you handsome looking motherfucker, you gonna lose him. It's gonna be a bad bitch, a real pro, that's gonna come out there and get her dough. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a real pro. It's gonna be a real ass badass bitch come and get that man. So if you got a good nigga, bitch, treat him right. You know what I'm saying? Don't be all insecure. I know a lot of times I be seeing a bunch of like insecure, big bone, old, overweight, handsome looking hoes, big head bitches, looking like Fred Flintstone and drag. You know what I'm saying? Who just act a fool when they out with their man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can't take you nowhere, can't do nothing with you because you love to act a motherfucking fool. Well, guess what, bitch? You gonna lose that nigga. Bitch, if you ain't got no sense, hoe, you best pretend like you got some if you want to keep him. On that one, church.